anyway, welcome to this meeting. Probably some of you are a bit surprised to find that we're starting with a meeting, but we're going to talk about meditation, so it will give you some support for the weekend. Could you put your hand up if you came to do the Vipassana weekend? Most of you, yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's start with the meditation. Just sit comfortably for, it'll be about 12 minutes. So close your eyes and look inside. And whatever you find inside, you just bring your awareness to that. It could easily be thoughts. It could be some feelings or emotions. There might be a body sensation, or it may be completely quiet. So whatever you find, don't try to change it. Just accept it and keep your awareness on that strongest thing. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Come back into the room. We have a microphone. Eh? So would somebody like to share what happened for them? We have a microphone just to make the sound. We're not recording it, I think, are we? No. All right. Ah, okay. Yep.
It was immediately quiet, and I felt a lot of energy flowing through my body. And during the meditation, the energy felt less, and there was an awareness of more space. But sometimes a thought came by, but it was quite silence.
Very nice, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you lived here? 4 or 5 years?
No, 7 years.
7 years, yeah. From Holland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe somebody else from the community, maybe first.
So there were a lot of body sensations, like the burning in the belly was very strong in the beginning, and then it turned into tension in the pelvis and some deeper or other burning it felt. And at the end of the meditation, I became aware that it was pretty much most of the meditation I was identified with being someone. And this just ended in the last 10, 15 seconds.
And then it got quiet, right at the end?
Yeah, just before it ended.
Right. I mean, what you guys are going to find this weekend is that you'll have long periods when maybe there's a lot of thoughts coming, and then it may well be that you will suddenly discover that everything has gone very, very quiet. And you don't have to do something for that. You just bring your awareness to what is going on. It's like watching what goes on. And then at certain moments, you'll find yourself going into a deep silence. And this deep silence is your essence, everybody's essence. And you may also have a lot of thoughts. Some of you haven't meditated much before. So if you haven't meditated so much, you'll find probably long periods where things are going on in your life, or you're kind of watching the movie of your life, you could say. But almost for sure, over the 2 days, even if you haven't meditated much before, you'll find that suddenly you notice that it's completely quiet. And this, of course, is very, very beautiful, because when it's very quiet, you feel enormous peace. And as Durga was saying, you also feel a kind of expansion. One of the things that works very well in this Vipassana weekend is that you are completely alone. You're going to wear, have you been told, a blindfold? You stay on your mattress or you're sitting in the chair, and food will come and you'll be taken to the toilet also with a mask, so you'll be completely with yourself. But there's, I don't know exactly how many people, 10 or 12 people around you, so you've got the support of a group meditating together. And this is a great support, actually. Somebody from the weekend like to share? Can we pass it to him?
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. When I started to meditate, the body sensation was in the chest. It's almost every time I meditate, it's in the chest, and then I don't know if it's getting narrow or wide. I cannot distinguish this feeling, so I don't know exactly. And then it was moving upwards, the throat, and then I started to burp. That's happening all the time. And it feels like there is some kind of blockage here in the throat, and it's always coming from the chest up to the throat.
And do you say you're burping then?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what it usually is doing.
Right, right. And you're in the habit of meditating regularly?
Yeah, yes, not
Yeah.
very long, but regularly.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think it does. In the beginning, it doesn't have to be very long. But when it's regular, you'll probably notice, if you've been doing it already for some time, that it has a subtle effect in your life. And so it's okay to do it just shortly.
Yeah,
But then you'll find that you're getting such a good benefit from that, maybe 10 minutes every day, that you'll want to do longer and longer. It just happens naturally. So
yeah,
it's much better to start just maybe for 10 minutes, but to do it every day, maybe roughly at the same time. Maybe you can even make a place where you live. You can make a corner where you can go and sit always. And then amazingly, as you get the benefit, you'll see that you naturally want to spend more time.
yeah. Things are getting quieter.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, very good. This guy wants to...
To me, it was the same as he described it. Before, I had this little pressure on my chest, nearly the throat. And after the second invitation to focus on something else, it was immediately gone. This was very interesting to me.
Right.
First of all, it was, before this started, it was the question in my head that I want to ask you during the Vipassana, if it's a good idea to to take myself the hearing sense too.
Say it again. Take what?
To take my hearing sense too during the Vipassana of the weekend. I know.
You don't
Yes.
need to block your hearing.
Yes.
I don't think that's necessary, really.
Okay.
And have you meditated? You have some experience of meditation?
Yes, I do it actually daily for 20 minutes in the morning.
Right.
And this time in this group, it was my pressure in the chest. It's actually when I'm in a group.
Right, right. And could you notice the effects of, I don't know, there's about 20 people here. Could you feel the effect of all these other people? Because very often we can kind of merge together very quickly.
Yeah, it was because my neighbor to the left, my neighbor to the right, I felt this. It gives me actually a little bit of a stable stand inside that I'm not felt alone in this group,
Yeah,
surprisingly.
yeah. And as I was saying just before, you know, at the weekend, you'll be with a blindfold, so you won't be watching anybody. But you know, from the weekend, there'll be, I think, 12 people maybe. You get the energy support of actually meditating with a group of people, which is actually very helpful when you first start to meditate.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Somebody else like to share? Okay.
Yes, I haven't been meditating for a long time, to be honest. I did some meditation before, and as also he said before, I was always in the throat, and I was surprised that today it wasn't. But my arms were really, really aching, like it was. I felt like somebody's like holding my arms really tight, and it was really like a strong, strong pain, which I never felt before in any meditation. But I was still calm, no panic, nothing. It was just there, and it was nice to experience this, like, yeah, a new feeling.
When I suggested to give yourself permission to go deeper, did that kind of release the pain? Did you find yourself without the pain?
I guess I tried to figure out what this pain was trying to tell me. So actually I have this pain in one of my arms, like since 3 months, but today it was in the whole part here. And I don't know, I'm trying to figure out my soul or whatever is trying to tell me. And so I was happy to feel it in a way, to say, okay, it's there, and this weekend maybe I will have a deeper look at it and maybe to get an answer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's incredible, the energy, but to this place, your energy, I was so connecting with your voice. But I have no, sorry. My travel was really good, so I was directly to the sky. I don't feel nothing that all day says. And he had a good energy. Nadia had. So I feeling only person, you, and yes, I go to the sky.
So I can't hear you so well, but are you saying that you felt very easily relaxed?
Yes.
So you didn't have a special pain or anything like that?
No, only a feeling a little big, and then yes, I go. But I feeling is this place had a good energy. Your voice had something that connecting with, no idea, with peace. I feel in this. But this place had something special, I feeling.
You felt the energy of the other people around you?
Yes.
Right. And are you regularly meditating?
Yes. Yes. 2 times per week, I working with my chakras. With yes. So for opening or for equilibrium. Yes. And yes,
Can you
I
turn
made
the
something.
sound up on the microphone? Oh,
Okay.
it's not.
Oh.
If you just put it on your chin, it works the best.
Okay. Better?
Yeah, much better. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, regularly I meditate 2 or 3 times per week.
Okay.
Especially yeah, my chakras and yes, my dreams, because I travel so much when I sleep. Yes.
Can you say that last thing about sleep again? You took the microphone off your...
When I sleep,
Yeah.
I feeling I go to different dimensions, and sometimes, no, every time I need write my dreams and meditate about this.
You're meditating You're meditating in the morning, did you say, after you...
In the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Okay. And how long have you been doing that?
How long?
How long have you been meditating? How many months or...
Chakras, 20, 30 minutes. Every Sunday too.
For how many weeks, I'm asking you, how long you've been meditating? Not
Yeah, how long? 20, 30 minutes.
No, how long? When you
And
started 3 years ago, 10 years ago, 10 years
Ah,
ago.
sorry. I think for every life.
your whole life you've been meditating?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Only my adolescent now because was rebel. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Would you like to come and sit here? Because I can't hear you so well. And if you come here...
Yes, I cannot listen.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Come and have a dialogue. If you've been meditating so long, and we might find some interesting things to talk about.
That's nice. That's nice. That's good.
So what's your name?
Julie.
Julie. If you just put it below you. Just below.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I
We
feel
can turn
really,
it up a
really
bit, please.
nervous. Because okay.
So you've been meditating already for a long time.
Yes.
In fact, you said your whole life you've been meditating, did you?
Yes, because I was so one children. My parents participate in one esoteric school, and I have a course for children.
Yeah.
But connecting with the nature, sorry, but I have 3 languages in.
You've got 3 languages.
Yeah, Spanish, Dutch,
Right.
English.
It's okay, we're
So
not in a hurry,
sometimes
so
I'm feeling a little confused.
yeah, just take it easy. It's interesting to hear what you're experiencing, because if you've been doing it for such a long time, I could imagine that very often when you would meditate, it just becomes very, very quiet. Not much happening. Is that right?
Yes. Feeling meditation is practice. Yeah, it's not something special about me. It's only practice. For a start, I'm feeling your main is play with you. Yeah, says about anxious for the future or thinking about what was better in the past. Yes, what is my idea? Only practice, continue. Like I think Tim says 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes every day is better. Then this 10 minutes, and for a start is a little something, is play. But then I think it's better, no? Is you can connect in with yourself.
And you have this experience of being quiet and being present. Because when we meditate a lot, then we become very present, and the thoughts are much less there, even they're not there at all. So if you've been meditating your whole life, maybe you experience it like that.
Yes, but not every day, no? I told about when I was children, yes, a lot of more in the, I live in one farm.
Sorry?
In one farm. I live in one farm.
On a farm?
On one farm. And my practice was more knowing in what a closed place was in one opening place. My adolescent part was really, really rebel. I was absolutely, rebel, nothing meditate. And then when I was like 20, I returned with this routine. So all life, I think no, complete. Yeah, all life no.
But in the last years, you've been living on a farm, and so your daily life is relaxed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But I think every time you can find problems, no? The problems come. This is the life. But the meditation helps for how you process these problems in the life. Yes, this is the quiet I feeling you can find with meditation. But the life is life. Yeah, this is why we come here.
And you have an exciting life which brings many kind of situations.
Migration. Yes, the migration, because I am from Colombia, and before I live in Spain, and then here in Germany, and this is like
So you have Spanish, and you have German, and you have English. These are your three languages. Yeah.
yes. But sometimes I have one soup here.
You have what?
One soup.
Language soup.
Language soup. Oh, yes.
Okay. Right.
Yes. Yes, but the migration is the more good example, because it's like it's only change the countries, change your life, is died, and
And how long have you been living in Germany?
3 years.
3 years. In Cologne, you live in Cologne?
No, in Han.
In where?
Han is near from
Han?
here. No, Han.
How far from here to city?
Han, yeah.
It's like an hour.
I think 20 minutes from here. Yes. Yes.
But living on a farm must be very nice.
Yes, here too. Yeah, here I live in one historical house. Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay. Well, I think you're going to have a nice weekend.
I think yes. Yes,
Right.
yes. Forbidden nervous is about the language, because in Colombia I have weekend experience, but was in Spanish, and for me, this moment is so nervous for me, because it's talking in other language, talking about my experience is a little nervous for me. Yeah, but I feeling so motivated for this weekend.
Okay. Well, I wish you well at the weekend. Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you. And really, you have something super good. Your voice is so special.
I'm very old now, so my voice has been working for many, many years.
I think.
Huh?
I think. Yes.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. I can go to the place.
Would somebody else like to come and have a little dialogue? Come and sit here. You know. Please turn the volume up.
So I'm also a little bit nervous.
That's okay.
So I hope you can hear me.
What's your name?
My name is Priska.
Priska. And you've been meditating regularly for some time?
Sometimes, yes. For example, the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks in preparation for this weekend.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so I try to, I think, exaggerate the time. And this week I came to 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think when I laugh, the sound comes. Yes, but I felt like it's better to prepare for this weekend so that it's not too overwhelming to go in the quiet.
Right. We've been having this kind of weekends now for about 20 years. And normally people feel an enormous support because you're going to sit in a room with maybe 10 other people. So there's a lot of energy in the room, even though you are completely with yourself. The food is brought, and if you want to go to the toilet, we take you with a blindfold to the toilet. And we'll do some kind of exercise outside each day so you can move around a bit. And this is all happening without looking around, getting distracted and so on. But of course you'll still get the support of the other people who are in the room.
Yeah, I think that's very good for me because what I experienced the last weeks was that it was very difficult for me to stay there, listening to my fiance being in the kitchen and doing some stuff, and I was like, okay, I have to stay here. And I think it's very important to get the support of the group.
Just a thing, let's push the microphone down a bit.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay, then you speak over it, it works better.
Yeah, and I think it's very good to have this support of the group because it was very hard for me to do it just alone.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and also I felt like I have this application on my mobile phone from Yoga Vidya to meditate in quiet, and I was always like, if I put it in the right way so that the voice will come to say, okay, the meditation is over, and I was like, oh my God, is it working? Because after 2 hours, it felt like maybe I did something wrong with the application. So here, I think it's very good to have this support from the other people to, yes, to take care of us all, you know.
Yeah, there'll be somebody in the room to take care the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And I would like to ask you something because, yeah, I was wondering if you have any advice for me, what I can do when I fall asleep while meditating.
Well, I mean, you will sleep over the weekend. So when you sleep, it's also okay. You lie down and sleep. When you wake up, you can again start to meditate.
Yeah, but my problem is that the last time I'm very tired in general, and when I meditated, it was like falling asleep again and again, yeah, falling down with my head. And yeah, I was wondering if you have any advice what I can do when this happens.
Well, you're going to have different chairs, you know. There'll be a cushion to sit on, where you have to kind of make yourself, and then there's something, what we call it, these chairs. Back jack, you know, that supports your back, so that's more comfortable. And then there's going to be an ordinary chair and a mattress. So you can also move from these seats, you can move around. And so if you're getting tired, you want to sleep, you can just lie in the mattress. When you wake up, you want to come back to your meditation, you could sit on the chair or sit on the cushion, what is attractive for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay and it's fine if I take a nap in the noon or something?
Yeah, everything is okay. We don't have any rules at all. Completely no rules. You can absolutely do what you like.
Okay.
But you'll get more benefit by not sleeping so much.
Yeah.
So, for example, in the morning, I don't know exactly what time, is it about 7 we have tea? Or? Yeah. So in the morning at about 7, you would be woken up because you would get a cup of tea. You know? Mm-hmm. And so that then you can imagine in 3 hours you'll get, or 4 hours you get lunch. And so in that way you can have a sense of when to sleep. But if you need to sleep because of whatever reason, you can just sleep.
Okay, that's perfect.
But there'll be somebody in the room always to look after everybody. And if they see somebody kind of sleeping, probably they would come and whisper in your ear and encourage you to sit up, you know, because you don't want to spend the weekend sleeping, of course.
No, I don't want to, yes. Yeah, I get that. And I have another question. What I noticed in the meditation we did here was that I felt my body sensations very strong. And my problem is that I have a scarf here. You know, I had surgery, and my throat feels very tight. And while meditating, it really comes to my mind that I feel this very strong. And yeah, I was wondering if you have any advice how to do it, how to deal with it, because I think I need physical therapy, I guess this is the word, so that it will, yeah, get smoother and smoother. But right now I have this problem that it's very tight.
Right, right. I haven't got any special advice about that. But one thing I have for everybody, and that is that during the weekend, you may decide, I can't stand this anymore, I'm leaving, right? And that's exactly the moment not to leave. Because when you have a sort of crisis like that you want to, you know, take your blindfold off and rush out of the door, if you don't do that, then a lot of benefit can happen at that time. So I really recommend people that when you feel yourself in that situation where you kind of desperately want to run away, just stay. And usually something will happen.
And would you recommend to stay seated even if such strong emotions come up, or do you think it's a good idea to stand up for one moment and sit down again?
Well, you can do what you like.
Okay.
There's no rules. I mean, the only thing is not to sleep too much of the weekend, because that's a bit of a pity. Obviously, it's better to sit up, but you know, if sitting up you get tired or whatever, you can just lie down for a bit.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you see, I'm always looking for rules or structure that helps me.
Well, this is a bit of a problem in having a community in Germany. I'm actually English, and I've been here now 23 years, I think. And I think my reason to be here in Germany is to kind of create a little chaos, you know, to get these perfect Germans out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, that sounds great. And maybe I can ask you something else. What was the, maybe the most important experience you made in India? Because, yes, it was told that you have been in India for a long time.
Well, I mean, I had, now I'm 81, but when I was 30, I went first to India, and then I was involved with an Indian spiritual teacher called Osho Rajneesh. And during those years, I was meditating a lot. So my daily life was to do different meditations. Yeah? And gradually, I got a huge benefit from doing that meditations. And then a bit later, after Osho left his body, I went to see another teacher. And when I was with that teacher, something changed inside me, which is now, I guess, about 40 years ago. So in this 40 years, my daily life has been very peaceful, basically peace. It doesn't mean everything around me it's not always peaceful, of course. But my basic space inside has been now for many years very, very quiet. And this space is a space that everybody this weekend quite likely will come to, because this is our deep nature as a human being. We have this essence inside us, which I think in this weekend many people will experience, maybe not for so long. And when you've done so much meditation, I think you could experience that.
Yes, and also with practicing yoga, this is also very important for me.
Yeah.
Yoga and meditation, yes.
Right.
And what I like about Vipassana is that you don't distract yourself from what is coming up, because I think a lot of other ways to meditate are like speaking mantras and something in your mind. So this sounds like a distraction for me, you know. And Vipassana more feels like not being distracted, but just feeling what comes up in this.
Yeah, I think Vipassana is like the classic meditation, and then there are many other forms of meditation. But the nice thing about Vipassana is that it's teaching you to be self-aware, and it's very important to develop awareness. So, you know, over this weekend, you'll be watching and you'll see various things coming up. Maybe you're saying about your throat, maybe some stuff comes up. So whatever comes up is something that maybe you need to look at or deal with or consider. And so Vipassana is giving you that awareness to look.
Yeah, I'm very excited to feel that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yes, and for me it's like in my daily life I have a lot of stimulation, you know, like being in a big city in Cologne, talking to a lot of people, and I really feel the urge to isolate myself from all the stimulation. So I'm very happy, to.
Yeah, I
be
think
able-
you'll find it's a very lovely weekend. You know. It seems like a very long time. You know, when you've only been meditating for 10 minutes, to meditate now for 30 hours seems a bit of a jump. Yeah? But you'll find with the support of the rest of the people, most people have a very nice experience of this weekend, because actually it's not so difficult to sit quietly for long periods. So, I mean, I think you'll have a very good weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
But if something comes up and you feel you have to run away, just hold yourself for some time, and that may create something quite unexpected.
And I think it's very good to hear that you say that we can experience this quiet in the weekend, and it won't last for years to experience it. I think that's very good to hear from you.
Yeah, I think when you come into this space where it's very, very quiet and you feel very nourished and maybe also feel an expansion, it's like the space gets bigger, and maybe there's no boundary even in the space that gets bigger. This is a very beautiful experience, because once you experience that, you know the possibility of bringing that into your life. So you can, you know, it encourages and supports the idea that you would like to bring this peaceful way of life. So this lady was living on a farm. That's rather a good place to live, I would say. And if you've got a busy job in the middle of Cologne with many phone calls and many talkings, in a way that's not so helpful.
Yes. And I try to go to ashrams on a regular basis.
Yeah.
The Yoga Vidya or Shivananda ashrams here. And there I always experience, I think, some taste of this quiet, like meditating and doing yoga the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And being there also in quiet. The last time I chose to be quiet for 4 days, just for myself, and that was very good.
Right.
After that I felt nourished.
Right.
And like having more energy and being more connected to myself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now that you know about this place, if you would want to, you can always come here as a volunteer. So you contribute some energy in the daily life, and you can come at weekends, or if you have a longer period, you can just come here as a visitor, as a helper.
Yeah, that sounds great. This is the first time I heard something about this place. So I was just looking for Vipassana stuff in Cologne, and then I found this place in the retreat, and so I was very happy that something very close by to my home
This is a very secret place, you know.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm
Okay.
looking forward.
Okay, have a good weekend. Yeah.
Thank you.
Perhaps somebody else would like to come. Oh, Carly, you wanted to come, I think. So this is Carly, who's been living in the community about 4 years. Is it 4 years now?
Yeah, it's 4 years, yeah.
And at the moment she's having a crisis, so I suggested she should do the weekend. And how does that feel?
It's a good moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good moment because inside I'm having a lot of distractions from these issues. So the pain which is coming up makes it really hard to look. Yeah, it's so much pain that it's really hard to look. So Vipassana gives a chance to look because you don't have the distractions. You're only there, and so I'm very happy I can do it, and a bit scared also. But it's both sides. Yeah, I'm also longing for more clarity, and
so don't forget that.
Yeah.
Because you have this tendency to forget the thing that is most useful for you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the distractions.
Right.
Not really being there then.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think this weekend will give you a chance to see when you are not there, when you kind of drifted off. Yeah, you'll be able to see that if you give yourself enough time to sit and not to lie down. You will, for yourself, see these things, these tendencies that your mind is taking you off.
Yeah, it's not completely only about seeing it, because I can see it also here. It's more like there's something which is not taking the responsibility to come back to presence. It's like seeing the distractions, but it's like so less energy to be like, okay, I want to be present, or to step aside. It's like I'm completely involved with these things. And they're stepping aside and looking, having a clearer look on the things happening. This is very hard at the moment.
Over the whole weekend, there's a really good chance that you'll have quite a long period where it's very, very quiet, probably quite expanded. And that really will give you the power, I think, in the next weeks to deal with some of your issues.
I hope so.
I mean, in this community, we have at the moment about 15 people living here, and we have a program which starts in the morning with yoga and meditation for an hour, and then at lunchtime we have a half-hour meditation, and in the evening we sit together to eat in silence. We eat dinner in silence. So, I mean, you've had now 4 years of that, and of course when you do a lot of meditation, it also brings up your issues. So if you've got something from the past, maybe from when you were growing up in your family, these issues can come up very strongly. And in fact, that's in a way what's happening with you now. Yeah?
Yeah, it was like having a lot of process and looking inside, and it was like going up or something, and then I came to a big pain or thing I felt like I cannot deal with. So yeah, there's this feeling of running away, basically from it, because there's this idea I cannot deal with it. So.
But you know you can deal with it, actually.
Yeah, I'm still here, so.
I mean, I think there's been lots of times when you had dealt with whatever was going on, and you were in a very good, juicy space.
Yeah.
And now, for whatever reason, you're not. And so this is a chance to come back to that space again. Okay. Okay, good. Maybe somebody else who's doing the weekend would like to come. I mean, we can also stop so that you guys can get into the other room and put your blindfolds on. Are you guys both doing the meditation?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So I think we'll stop now, and then the people who are doing the weekend, I mean, Rod, you take them there, yeah? So maybe we just sit quietly for a few minutes. Just close our eyes. Okay, so have a lovely weekend. Thank you.